Was there someone in particular that you're looking to hear from, Mama Sarah? Because, I mean, I could try and reach out. Oh, really? That's wild. Oops. That throw things at you? What the hell? Are you sure it's not like poltergeist activity or something like that? It's crazy. It takes a lot of energy to move things, let alone throw them. That's crazy. Do they interact in any other ways? Like, or is that just, do you ever feel them? Or I just saw like um feeling somebody breathing on my neck. Standing somewhere and it feels like someone is right here breathing on my neck. Oh, like those, I know what you mean. I want to get some of those myself. What is their freaking problem? So clearly they're not like peaceful. It seems like they're angry about something. Is that what you feel? Do they feel angry to you? I mean, I can't imagine throwing something and being peaceful. 410. Interesting. That's an interesting time. Oh no, that's awful. I hate it when they mess with kids. I hate it. It makes me so angry. It makes me so freaking angry. All right, let's see if I can pick up anything. I do keep hearing angry, so let me throw that out there. I'm trying to follow the thread of energy, and I just keep hearing angry. So let me keep following. Did you have experiences with spirits when you were a kid? Because what I'm getting is that there's anger that they can't communicate with you. But it's almost like you should be able to hear me. Um, you should be able to hear me, and I don't know why you can't. And I'm kind of blaming it on you. It's kind of a toxic angry too, because it doesn't make sense. I'm like, why would you be mad at somebody just because they should be able to hear you doesn't mean that they can hear you. Why would you be angry if somebody can't do something? And it's just like this kind of boiling anger. Okay, interesting. I'm getting a man's energy. I think this is a man. That's what, I don't know if you have more than one, but that's what I'm seeing is a man. But and that's just what I keep hearing is like trying to talk or whatever, trying to communicate in some way, and it's like, you should be able to hear me, and then like swiping something off of a table in anger. You know what I mean? Like it looks like a freaking TV scene what I'm seeing. I don't know why he's so attached. It's because that you are gifted. I don't know why he latched onto you. I'm not sure if this person knew you when he was alive, but he knows that you have gifts, and it seems to me that he thinks that you're doing it, that you're ignoring him on purpose. And it's more than just the rods. It's like he thinks that he can talk and that you should be able to hear him. Like, um, it's like you're blocking me out on purpose when I know that you can hear me, and it's pissing me off. Oh boy. Well, the man I'm seeing, it looks like he has blonde hair. Oh, I mean, that would kind of fit. I don't know why that would correlate for like when this started, because I know you said it started after a good friend passed. So I'm not sure. I'm not gonna grab onto that correlation just because that might just trip me up. I want to stick with what I'm seeing, but it looks like, to me, it looks like he has blonde hair. Oh my God, really? Oh my God. So there's three brothers that unalive themselves? Wow. Oh my God. Sorry, that's awful. Wow, I can't. Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna see if he'll talk to me. Hold on, I'm talking to him right now. It's because you have gifts. That's why they chose you. Um, but there's also entitlement. I'm not sure what his message is. This is like what I'm trying to communicate with him right now. Because I'm like, why are you so angry, and what's so important that you need to talk about? But I'm also communicating that he is not entitled to your time, that you don't owe him anything, and if he's coming at you with this really nasty negative energy, that you're not giving him your time. It's just not going to happen. If there's communication that you would like to happen, you need to change your strategy, because being nasty is not working. That's the gist of the conversation that I'm having with him. Because he's like, well, she should be able to hear me. And I'm just like, okay, but she can't. She can't. And when she tries, you're not being nice. So she's not going to open that door when you're not being nice. It's wild. I can't. I'm like floored. It's three brothers. All right. Like, you're not getting her attention the way that you want. The anger is not going to make her listen to you. It's not going to make her make moves in your favor. That's not going to happen. It's just not. There's just things that he didn't get to say when he was alive. I don't know. He feels very entitled to you. It's more than, excuse me, now that I'm like digging a little deeper, now that I've talked a little bit to him, it's more than just your abilities. Excuse me. There is this strange level of entitlement to you. And it seems like this is how he was when he was alive too. I don't really blame you, especially right now with the way things are right now with this man. I don't really blame you. Okay, yeah. He chose to be like this. Like, you have a choice. When you crossed over, you have a choice. He chose to stay in his same energy. They are together too. Ugh. Listen, dude, this is not good. If you want people to talk to you, then you need to change your energy. Like, you cannot be like this. I don't know what else. I don't know how else to say it. If you wouldn't talk to somebody with your same attitude, why would you have that attitude and expect other people to want to talk to you? But there's things, there's things that he didn't get to say when he was alive. And it's not that he didn't have the opportunity. He didn't have the words, really. He didn't have the gumption to say these things, because the things that he wants to say, have to do with your relationship with him. Yeah. I'm trying to break it down, because I don't want to just let it go like this. I don't want to do that. To just I don't want to just, if I'm going to tap, which I'm already tapped in, if I'm going to tap in and see about somebody and this is how they are, I don't want to just pull back out and leave it that way. That seems irresponsible to me. So I'm trying to break it down. I understand having regrets and wishing that you had done things differently and wishing, You'd had a whole life. Like he's putting a lot of blame on his parents. He's angry at his parents. I don't know what kind of abuse that they suffered, but he's very angry at his parents. And that it's their fault that he ended up the way that he did. Like it's their fault that my whole life I was insufferable, basically. Did he abuse substances? He's referencing substance abuse too. It's like everything is their fault. Oh, hi. Oh, I didn't even see that. They struggled with addiction. Okay. Jesus. Hold on. I feel bad. You can't be acting like that, though. You just can't. You just can't be acting like that. Like, you're scaring your daughter. You're scaring her. That's not how you want to come off. I know that's not how you want to come off. Scaring a kid, that's not what you want. But that's what's happening. Like, the way that you're behaving, I'm just going to start talking out loud. The way that you're behaving, the things that you're doing, even though you're angry, the consequences are that the child is scared. And even though that's not what you mean, that's what the consequence is. So if you don't like the consequence, you have to stop doing the thing. Like, you have to stop it. To get the results that you want, you need to go about it in a different way. And I'm sorry that your parents failed you. I really am. Children don't deserve to be treated like that. It never should have happened. Sorry, it's really upsetting. I'm sorry, man. It just shouldn't have happened that way. I don't know what else to say. I'm just sorry. You deserved better than that. The only way to help, to really get, when someone is acting like this, the only way to get them to stop is to address the problem. And I think that, because I pretty much confronted him about everything that he's doing, and I don't know, and then I just kept going, and it made him feel comfortable or something, because he opened up a little bit. Jeez. He feels like you were the only one who could see him, who could see past all of the bad behaviors, all of the, like, all of the coping mechanisms and all of the bad attitudes. The way that he's showing it to me is like, and this must be part of your gifts. This must be part of your gifts, where you can see somebody's full potential. Like, you don't see this, whatever they put up. You see right through it. You could see, and I bet that you see this with other people too, where, because everybody presents however they want to present, but you see who they could be if they wanted to be. And the version of him that you saw was who he wanted to be, who he wished that he was, and that version of him didn't exist in anybody else's head, except maybe like a teacher when he was little. He just referenced a teacher. But nobody else saw this version of him, and he wanted to be that person, but he just couldn't. There was just a lot of damage. And that's where the entitlement comes in too. Because he is using the word damage. I just want to say that. I just lost my train of thought. Damn. That thought just left my head. He wanted to be... I smell bleach. He wanted to be that person, but there was too much damage. Damn, I wish I could remember what he just said. Oh, that's where the entitlement comes in. Oh, okay. Because there was so much damage, he just has an overall really negative look on things. So normally, when you have feelings for somebody in in a healthy way, it's like, I want them to love me back. But because you saw him for him, you saw like the best version of him. It's like this desperation, this like, I have to have this. She has to be mine because she could see who I wanted to be. Like, she has to be. So it's just like a really toxic, because he was trying to love you while also like wishing that he was fixed. I hope that makes sense. I'm not saying the words right, but it was because he was so broken. Oh, so young. Just a baby. This is not how you show appreciation to somebody that you love. If you have somebody that really saw you for who you were and who you, like the best version of you that you wanted to be, this is not how you show them appreciation. This is not how you show them love. So I'm telling him to stop doing that. He wanted to be better for you. You saw him because he thought he was a piece of shit. That's what he just said to me. He thought he was a piece of shit when he was alive. And to be honest, he still does. But you didn't see that in him. And so he kind of like, he clung on to it, you know, because you saw the person that he never thought that he could be. Oh my God. So you were the one that he wanted to be better for because you were the only one that could see him like that. It was your light that drew him in and made him want to be better. He just had so much trauma and he couldn't face it. There's so much trauma and he just couldn't face it. He just couldn't. A good way to show love and appreciation is to protect. You could send signs, like some people send birds, some people send butterflies. I see butterflies as a sign a lot. You could like clean the house for her. I bet that would be a great sign. I don't know, I just saw a broom. So that's why I'm like, well, I mean, if you wanted to clean, I bet she wouldn't object to that. You are not the things that were done to you. That does not define you, and that is not who you are. That is not who you are. And you don't have to stay like this if you don't want to. You don't have to stay like this. Other people's actions do not define who you are. It doesn't matter who they were. Even your parents. Jeez. I'm telling him that you're not going to open up your gifts if he's going to keep acting like this. I don't think he will. I don't know about his brothers. I haven't heard from them. But he's being very reasonable right now. He's being very reasonable. Like, he's very understanding, and he's emotional. Like, that's what's making me emotional. I bet your daughter would like to hear from you. I bet she would love to hear from you. got to me. I'm sorry. I'm like sweating now, my God. He's proud of her. He's proud of who she's become. He's referencing schoolwork. So I don't know if that means that she's doing really well in school, and he's really proud. But there's a level of pride. There's schoolwork and a lot of hard work and being very proud of that. And he's referencing a ballerina. It looks to me like a ballerina in a, one of those musical jewelry boxes where you open it and there's like a dancing, like a ballerina that spins. That's what it looks like to me. I mean, it could just be a reference to a ballerina and that's just what I'm being shown. Did he give her a teddy bear? Because I just see like I see like a teddy bear, and then I see it being hugged, like hugged really tight, like you put your head down on it. I just wonder. There's something with this teddy bear though. I'm not sure, like, because the inference, that's a new word for me. The inference is like hugging that and feeling him, feeling his energy, feeling like you're hugging him. Oh, interesting. What he's doing is he is putting his energy into that teddy bear. That's what, I don't know if he's done it yet. I can't tell. It's kind of like, it's a little chaotic. Or if this is something that he's going to start doing. But like, I just see him putting his energy into that teddy bear, like loving energy, so that when she hugs it, she can feel him. And then you said it was from the boyfriend, and so I said, well, what happens if they break up? And then she like gets rid of the teddy bear, and he said, well, then I'm going to put it into the next stuffed animal. Oh my God, really? Oh my God, okay. That makes so much sense now. Okay. Well, if it ever comes to a place where she wants to get rid of it because they've broken up or whatever, just know that he said he's going to keep doing it for the next stuffed animal because he wants her to feel him. And he's thanking me right now. He wants her to know. Hold on, I feel like I just opened the floodgate. He wants her to know how sorry he is for everything, because he could have been a better parent. He could have been better. And he wishes that he had been better. Like, there's a lot of regret there. But he's sorry for leaving the way that he did. Because he didn't think it would matter that much. He didn't think that he mattered. And so when he did that, in his mind, it was like, she'll get over it. Everybody will get over it. I'm going to be gone. My suffering is going to end. I'm going to stop being a burden on everybody. I'm going to stop being a bother to everybody. Everybody's life is going to be better. Nobody's going to miss me. I'm going to be gone and they're going to move on. It's going to be fine. And now he's saying that it's not fine. It's not fine at all. Like, what he thought would happen didn't happen at all. It made everything worse. For her in particular. He's sorry that he lost the opportunity to make things better. But on the same token, it's also like, but I don't think I could have made it better because I was so damaged. I don't think I could have made it better. He always wanted to. But he just didn't think it was possible. He really didn't think it was possible. Yeah, he thought nobody would miss him. And like, she's so young that she'll just get over it. And that you'll find somebody to take his place as her dad. Like, you'll find somebody. And he'll be a better dad than I ever was. Yeah, it's heartbreaking. It really is. I don't think I've ever cried like that on a live. It's just, I mean, there's just a lot of pain. And I have kids, so I have kids. I was an addict. Like, yes, I was an addict. Yes, I surely was. So when he's explaining these things, like, I feel them. I feel them. I know exactly what he means. So I think I'll light a candle for him tonight. Like a healing love candle, because I feel like we've made some real headway because he feels different. You know, he came in really, really angry, and I just have gotten past the anger, and he feels kind of broken down right now because we're talking about the hard things and the painful things. He's talking about her boyfriend. Hold on. Just hold on a second. He's talking about her boyfriend. He wants to make sure that she doesn't end up with someone like him. And someone who will treat her right. He's not, it's strange because, I mean, I guess it's not strange. It's interesting because he's not saying anything about her boyfriend like, oh, well, he treats her bad or anything like that. No, it's strictly just, I don't want her to find somebody like who I was. I want her to find somebody who will treat her right. And I think that he's concerned because of the behavior that he modeled when he was here. Like he didn't have a healthy relationship with you or with anybody else. So he's concerned that she'll repeat that. Do you know what I mean? Like that, like she'll, because that's what she's used to. So it's like, don't find somebody like me. Make sure you find somebody who really treats you right, like a queen. I know, oh no. Like, oh God, here we go, the boyfriend. No, he just wanted to bring it about himself. Yeah, I'm gonna light a candle for him so that I can help. I'd like to facilitate more healing. It seems like he's open to it because there's this, I just like opened this line of communication so he can see it clearly now. Like he sees it for what it is now. This is like, I feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. All right, I'm not going to cry anymore. Cut it out. Because I've been in the dark, because I lived in the dark for so long, like dark needs dark. I don't know how else to say it. Dark needs dark. So I can reach in and reach them because of where I've been. I don't know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make that about myself. I just had like a revelation. I feel like this is like what I'm supposed to be doing. He is. I know, I can tell that he is. There's been a shift. There really has. And I hope that he continues with this because there are people on that side. Hold on a minute. There are people on that side who will help you heal. They'll help you work through your trauma and your soul work. Thank you, crazy beautiful nurse. I appreciate you saying that. It is. I really believe it. He was so angry. But it's wild. I'm trying to see. Hold on a minute. You don't have to be in the dark. I don't know if he's ready yet to step into the light. where, because he feels like he's in limbo because he's, been like so angry and stuff. But I feel like he's getting there because he just feels different to me. Yeah, I'm gonna send him some more healing and some more love. The man needs love, for God's sake. You'll have to let me know if the stuff doesn't stop. Like, I'm so interested. Hold on a minute. I know you did. That's why he loves you so much. That's why he just loves you so, so much. Yeah, anyway, I got distracted. You'll have to let me know if it continues. Because, like, he could, if his brothers were helping him, like, throw stuff in your house and, like, be nasty, he could step in. He can step in and ask them to stop or, whatever. But, yeah, you'll have to let me know if it doesn't stop. Yeah, keep me posted. Even if you don't see me online, like, if you, like, could just comment on a video or something. I would just, yeah, I would love to, I would love to know. That was rough. I feel for him for sure. And it's nice that he's taking accountability too for his actions, where, for him to say, I don't want my daughter to find a man like me, to me is taking accountability for that. Like, I did dumb things that I shouldn't have done, and I don't want her to repeat those things. So he's got a goddamn good start,